Arun, welcome to CERAWeek and thank you for joining me here today. Very excited to have you.
Leanne, thank you for having me.
This is fantastic. I've been following what Emerald AI has been doing, and I think just as a level set, tell me a little bit about what the company is up to, what we should know about you.
Thanks, Leanne. Emerald AI, we're 16 months old now, and we take these AI data centers and transform them into power flexible grid assets. We're trying to solve three problems all at the same time. The first is AI data centers, or what NVIDIA calls AI factories. They can't connect to the power grid fast enough. That's the critical bottleneck for America to be competitive in the AI race and to have AI innovation around the world. So get data centers connected faster. The second problem is affordability. It's tough to power these data centers, expand our grids while keeping rates low. And the only way to do that is if these data centers can be grid friendly and use the existing power system. So through this technology, power flexible AI factories, we can get data centers connected fast, problem one, and keep rates low by avoiding very expensive overbuilds of the power grid so that the new AI factories help to pay for everybody's grid. And the third issue is reliability and energy security. These AI factories, when they connect to the power system, could destabilize it. By being grid friendly, the software that we have, Emerald Conductor, helps these AI factories to keep the grid in balance, thereby avoiding blackouts and making sure that your power is both affordable and reliable.
Well, you're talking about some of the key topics that are happening at CERAWeek right now on the floor. And I have to ask the question, you said it's 16 months in operation right now. In concept, where are you at versus heading into deployment of it? What does that look like?
We have been laser focused on real results on real data centers from day one. So we can say today, proudly, that we've done 5 demonstrations at 5 commercial data centers with a range of partners. NVIDIA, one of our investors, is our partner, along with, we've done projects with Oracle at Oracle Cloud Data Centers, with Nebius at a data center in London. These AI factories are becoming flexible in reality, and it's not just these 5 demos. Later this year in Manassas, Virginia, with NVIDIA, we'll launch the world's first commercial scale power flexible AI factory. It'll be 96 megawatts.
Oh, wow.
With the latest generation Vera Rubin NVIDIA hardware. And you'll see, with the grid operator, with PJM collaborating with us and EPRI, we'll be flexing the data centers, the AI factory's power consumption in response to grid signals.
I was just in a discussion on data center and uptime for power, and it's gone to what, 9 nines of like the percentages of that little tiny factor of not being on. So this is a very hot topic, obviously, for what you're seeing. What would people be surprised to know about what else you're working on?
I'll give you an example that today NVIDIA published a piece about our work together in London. Something that surprised me, a London tea kettle uses 3 kilowatts of power, whereas an American tea kettle uses 1 to 1.5. I didn't know this.
Well, think about all the tea in London too, right?
Well,
We got lots of kettles going.
So that's a compounding factor. You've got all the tea kettles in London,
okay,
and they use more energy, more power. That means that at halftime of a soccer game, there's a 1 gigawatt spike on that English power grid. As a result, the grid can really become destabilized. So Emerald and National Grid and NVIDIA and Nebius showcased in this EPRI demo that we could reduce the AI factory power use right at halftime when the tea kettles spike.
Well, this is like a fantastic example, because I think you always come back to the infrastructure on data centers, and you're really hearing it's all infrastructure aspects and those energy uses of being smarter through that.
Well, and I'll say, this is an example of bringing the communities together. Here at CERAWeek, I'm so excited that we have just launched with NVIDIA a partnership that counts $5 trillion in market value. NVIDIA, the 6 biggest American power producers, including Vistra and Constellation and NextEra Energy and others, along with Emerald, committing to power flexible AI factories using the NVIDIA reference design and our software, Emerald Conductor, and making sure that even if you start off with power plants or on-site power generation that's not connected to the grid, that we will get this connected to the grid, and the AI factory will be a flexible grid asset. We announced that here at CERAWeek because we're better to do it than the Super Bowl of energy.
The Super Bowl of energy, and as I said, and I can't emphasize enough, one of the hottest topics right now. So you must be very busy through the hallways. Put a little sandwich board on you of come talk to me on this topic, and I'm sure you'd have a lineup. So other thoughts on CERAWeek, things that you've been able to see, I'd love to hear just quickly your thoughts on that.
I don't think I have had as packed and effective a set of meetings as I can have here, just one after the other, again, with leaders across the energy space. I told you some of them are partners, Vistra and Constellation Invenergy, NextEra, N-Scale Energy and Power. But even beyond that, the ability to come here to the Super Bowl of Energy right after the Super Bowl of AI, which was NVIDIA's GTC conference,
right.
That confluence is kind of perfect for us. We sit at that intersection. I love how CERAWeek has become the premier place where folks discuss not only the energy future, but the future of AI and energy, the future of how power companies are really part of what Jensen Huang calls the 5-layer cake. Energy is the bottom base layer in this technology stack. In fact, all energy companies are now becoming tech companies. We at Emerald want to help the community with that transition.